Hey guys, so this is S2 and today I reviewed the Shell Malaysia Heritage Canisters collection, and yeah, I got 4 of these, and yeah, it is the 1920 all the way to 1980, and yeah, and these are boxes. The front, they are pretty much the same, and then the top, and you got the side, and then the backs. And yeah, it just got like a lot of words and stuff, and they're just the same except for the description of the product. And yeah, it's the 125 years anniversary sort of thing. But yeah, and then these are the backs of these. So you got the 1960 and the 1981. So yeah, so let's open it up and show you. But before that, there's also one another thing on the bottom of the boxes. So you got the 1960, the 1980, and you got 1920, and also the 1950. So yeah, so let's open it up and show it to all of you guys. So this is the 1920 tin canister, and yeah, and you know, inside of the canister does also include a magnet, which is based on the, you know, the like the time, the year that the shell exists in Malaysia, like the logo of it. And yeah, this is the back, and yeah, so put this over here, and yeah, so you can see it's pretty detailed, like yeah, it's pretty nice. And so here you got the shell shop. It doesn't have the select thing. Yeah, if you don't know what select is, the select is the you know, the shop that that sell off like the stuff or whatever. But yeah, here you got the Shell premium quality, the oil, I suppose, and you got the welcome open sign sort of thing. And inside does have a little bit of stuff. You got some like soft oil thing, not sure. But yeah, the top you got the logo, and then it's pretty unstable. But yeah, the side you got like, you know, 125 years Shell Malaysia, and it's from 1891 to 2016. So yeah, you got like all these stuff, and yeah, here also you got a little bit of words down here. It's just licensing stuff. But yeah, this is the back of the shop, and yeah, you can see this is the way out, I suppose. And then you also have something inside, which is like a Shell canister thing. And you got the window, you got Shell motor oil, and yeah, you got like, yeah, open all of these. You can open it up, and here you got like some just some rocks or something. And yeah, inside it is gold colored, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, but other than that, there's not much stuff to this thing. And yeah, and speaking of these like oil canister thing, yeah, there is also an oil canister tin, but you have to purchase the oil, which is quite expensive. And there's also like the sort of like the fuel tank sort of thing, like the petrol filling place. Like yeah, you also can get that, which is way smaller than this. But yeah, I didn't get that. I only get this. So let's just throw this magnet inside. And yeah, let's get into the next one, which is the 1950. So this is the 1951, and this is the logo magnet that it included, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so you can see this is like way more modern than the 1921, because you know it is like 30 years after, so it's pretty obvious. And yeah, so first here you got the logo, and then you got shell, and like all of these, they are like sort of, if you see, they're actually shaped, or you know, you can, if you touch them, you feel like just pretty cool. And yeah, you got the open, you got shop, and I guess inside it says tire, which is the battery, or I don't know what that means, but yeah, or I know inside, that means that inside does have battery. And you got the polish, also the more oil as well, and you got the door, which is pretty cool. And then the top, the side, so yeah, this is the tire shop, and you got some windows, you got the door, which is pretty cool. And the other side does not have anything, and then you still have the words, and it talks about 1946. And yeah, just say like the Second World War sort of stuff. And finally, the back, you got the you got off like big windows, doesn't have any doors here like the 1920. And yeah, and I really like how the red striping sort of goes around the whole thing. And then the top of the thing is sort of like this, and yeah, the top of the thing, and yeah, inside, and you can store stuff inside if you want to, but I'm just collecting these. And yeah, that's it for the 1950. So this is the 10 years after 1960 Shell station, I suppose. And yeah, so you can see the top here, you know, it does have like sort of roof detailing, which is pretty cool. It's pretty nice. And you got a Shell service here, and then you got a like a fake guy here, or maybe a real guy, and then you know he got this Shell badge on the side here, and this thing says open here and welcome, and then more oil, Shell, gasoline, and yeah, and the side here is the Shell, and you know you got some pretty good detailing here. And you got the window, you got the air pumper sort of thing, the just, you know, some place to refill your car's tire pressure air. And yeah, this is the other side. You got the 1963 history, and they said this discovered in Sarawak's yeah, I'm not sure about that, but yeah. So here you got like the second exit, which is the fire exit, and you got a little hose thing here. Not sure about that, but you got a whole pipe going here, and you got the window and the shell. And yeah, that's it for this one. And I also forgot to show you the magnet for this one. And yeah, this one looks pretty great. It's you know, pretty normal, and just some cool stuff. But yeah, let's just put it inside. And this is how the inside looks. And when you got this thing, the magnet just sticks inside of the canister. So yeah, but that's it for the 1951. So this is the 1980 Shell petrol station, and yeah, this is the magnet for it, and the logo, it is the newest one, is, you know, it is the one that is used right now in Malaysia. And yeah, it's pretty nice, it's pretty cool, it's the best of them because it's the newest. And yeah, so you got the show here, and like you got like a whole new design. You got a shop, you got the counter, which this is like where you pay the money, and you can actually see inside here. Got like the glass door, and inside does have some stuff. You got the cash register, and yeah, you got the oil, and you got the Shell sign, and here you got like a little Shell sort of banner thing, not sure. And then the design, the line continues here, and yeah, the back you got the aircon sort of thing, and then you got the exit for some reason, not sure. And you also got the line continuing over here on the bottom, and you got some windows, and you got the door, and you got a little hose. You got like a hose pipe sort of thing. Not sure what is that, but yeah. And this is the sign, and it just says that the Shell launches its new motor oil, which is the Helix one, and yeah, and then the inside of this thing, you got the Shell here, and yeah, and this is the inside. Not much stuff going on, but yeah, it is pretty good, and this is the newest one, and I don't think this is the last one, because you also got like the Shell tanker truck, which is the biggest of all of them, and yeah, the video of that, it will probably be coming up next week, I suppose. Not sure, I have to see if I have time or not, but yeah, that's it for the 1981. So overall, these are definitely like a pretty great one, and yeah, if you're trying to collect all these, then yeah, I do sort of recommend you to do this. Yeah, the reason that I say sort of is because it is pretty pricey, and yeah, you have to feel 4 ringgit and above, or yeah, 4 ringgit and above, and you can get these for 12.90, which is, I guess, it's just the exact same as the last year's Lego Ferrari polybag thing, but yeah, that was like way more worth more than of these. So you know, like, yeah, these are pretty pricey, and yeah, not sure about like recommend you getting these, but yeah, if you're trying to collect, I guess it's pretty great. And you know, like the most of people that get this will probably just be collecting it, not using the canister inside. So yeah, but you know, the magnets are definitely a nice inclusion, and yeah, the 1981 is definitely my favorite of all these, and yeah, it's pretty great. And if you're not a Malaysian, you can't get it because it's only available in Malaysia. But yeah, and I don't know why I even reviewed this, but you know. And also the Shell tanker truck one, which you know, which will be coming out next week or tomorrow, by the recording of the time of this video. But yeah, the review of that will be coming out next week, I suppose. And yeah, there is also like some smaller, like the fuel pump tank thing, and yeah, that one you have to go to the store and purchase, you know, I believe it's like 7 ringgit and above, and you could get it for 7.90, or you know, you could buy the promotion. But yeah, that one was like even more expensive. And there is also the canister ones, which the canister ones you have to purchase the not the canister one, the oil, the more oil one, which you have to purchase like the real more oil, which costs like a lot. But yeah, I don't know much about that, but yeah, anyways, so these, I'm not sure if you can buy it online. Even if you can, it will probably be very expensive. So yeah, if I can find it, if I can find a buying of it after like all of these has been released, then yeah, I'll definitely put the link down in the description box below, along with my Facebook page, my main channel, and also my Instagram page. So yeah, if you like this content, then definitely please subscribe. But other than that, thanks for watching, and be seeing you very soon.